Welcome to Mirror Domains, and this is my full live movie watch-along for The Fifth Element, starring Bruce Willis. Yes, this is Retro Movie Reaction Day here on YouTube, and guys, if you don't know how this works, these get decided by polls in the Community tab, and yeah, if you go over to the Community tab, you can see that there was a poll up there, and for the last couple of days, 12 Monkeys was way in the lead, and in fact, last night I even prepped my my thumbnail and everything for us to watch 12 Monkeys this morning. But when I woke up, like literally just like an hour ago, I checked it again and was like, what? Fifth Element? It's just like a little bit. So voting makes a difference, guys. Voting definitely, well, it's you guys deciding what you want to watch here. And hey, it pulled in the lead. So we're going to watch The Fifth Element. That's okay. We're gonna have fun with this movie. That's just the way it is. Why are we watching a Bruce Willis movie? Because last week it came out that he had been diagnosed with dementia. So it's kind of like, well, I thought that we would pay respects to him by looking at some of his movies, and those were the ones that were up in the Community tab. So we will just hit play on this and get underway because it's about 2 hours long, and we had a minor hiccup this morning that cost us dearly. So I'm gonna have to figure out a way to deal with that in the future. Just a technical error, guys. Nothing too major. And this is on Netflix here in Canada, so you guys, well, Luc Besson film. If you don't know how this works, obviously I can't show you the entire image here on the side due to copyright reasons. But I'll do my best with my little tips and tricks to let you know where I'm at within Gary Oldman, yeah. Where I'm at within the movie so that you guys can follow along with your copies there at home. Ian Holm. Mila Jovovich. Hey, we just saw her yesterday in Hellboy. Fascinating. Yeah, Hellboy 2019. Yeah, we watched that one too, guys, so cool. The Fifth Element. It's not starting off with those big bangs or anything like that, or loud, bombastic music. But we're going to have fun here. Opening credits are rather slow here. I don't remember it being this slow. Screenplay by Luc Besson, okay. Directed by Luc Besson. The sound design here, the ship going by there. It's very interesting. Egypt, 1914. Is that you, Aziz?
Aziz.
No.
Aziz, light!
So he was counting how many times he said it there. Luke Perry?
Not an eclipse. The black hole like a door is open. Evil comes.
Evil.
Yes, I've got your snakes.
Oh man, he was really young here. $5,000 years. Who's this? Very Obi-Wan-ish robe.
Together the four elements of life: water, fire, earth, air. Around
Fifth one. You're gonna poison him.
here the good, here the evil.
Just toast to your fame.
Why, to fame.
He's like, oh. Grappa. Some wine. R.I.P. Luke Perry was a cool dude back in the 90s, yeah. Humming and rumbling. Let's see if we can hear it. For the 90s, pretty good shot. This man.
I know this is the key, I know it.
Yeah, the 1914.
Light.
Yeah. Yeah, this has so many quotable lines in it, right? Production design of these aliens. Because they didn't have pictures back then. He's just trying to draw it out, sketch it. And they're photographed, interestingly, here, right? Just the movement of them walking. Ooh. German.
There is no worry. I was there in time.
Okay, priest. War is coming. So the stones were there. Okay, so that key opens the door, and we're going to talk about that in just a few minutes here, guys. A Weaver in the live chat says, hi, guys, I completely forgot Luke Perry was in this. This is really amazing. Yeah. I like how the eyes glowed there when he was using his telekinetic powers on him or whatever to make him go to sleep. Great imagery, better than Stargate dessert scene in some ways. Hourglass says, yeah. But then again, I forgot a lot from this. So there's the casing of the Fifth Element.
Take the stones.
Take the stones. So I guess people would call this, the stones, somewhat of a MacGuffin, right? Uh-oh. He's got a piece. And it floats. Kind of like Han Solo's carbonite slab.
My lord, if you take the weapon, we will be defenseless.
Bifer in the live chat says, hey, how's it going, Bifer? 300 years. So what is this, a prophecy of some kind?
Don't move! Friends? Father, they've killed the professor.
They're monsters. They look like it. A Luger, says Hourglass. Okay. That is a German gun, though, right? Isn't it? Ooh. Okay.
The wall is closing!
Important, only life important.
Okay. So it's very dramatic. He gave him the key. Here's the thing, though. If that key opens the door, yeah, his arm got crushed. Can't you just take the key and open the door so that he can come out? Right? Yeah, his arm would be destroyed, but that's a cool shot. Yeah. So we see that there's kind of like that was a pretty good, really big opening scene. Again, that was like a 15-minute opening scene? That was good. A Weaver says, hi, Piper. I still can't see you, which means you probably aren't seeing this. So, oh well, tell him I said hi, guys. Oh, well, you guys will be able to see here. I can't explain why you guys can't see yourself in the live chat. Because if I had blocked one of you guys, you wouldn't be able to see it here, right? Because OBS is taking it straight from the live chat. I can't explain. Maybe it's I can only maybe guess that it has to do with regional settings. All right, what do we got here? A big black orb.
The President of the Federated Territory.
I'm not a ghost, am I? Hey, Weaver says, no, you're not. Okay.
I saved the seat for you, Father.
Oh, you see his belt buckle there? Had all the lines on it and stuff.
Just keeps getting bigger.
Documentation?
My philosophy, Mr. President, is shoot first and ask questions later.
And all of his generals are like, yeah.
Expert of astral phenomena.
Vito Cornelius. Ian Holm. Bilbo Baggins.
That this thing is not anything that can be identified.
So there's some other religious leaders there too. Oh, shooting will only make it stronger. This guy seems to know quite a bit about it, at least.
No time to go into that right now.
Time is of no importance, Mr. President.
It's an interesting casting for him to be like president, right? I thought it was really inspired casting.
Waiting the attack. Anticipation denotes intelligence.
Intelligence. So they're going to fire the big weapon.
Yes, sir.
I have a doubt.
I don't, Mr.
So he had a doubt. It grew. And he just fired more. Another volley. Looks like 2 times the amount.
200%.
It's moving towards the ship.
Time to get out of there. Come on, guys. Pull back.
Get out of there.
There.
I don't want an incident. Do you hear me, Spinner?
He's mesmerized by it, right? It corrupts you. You think the second in command would issue the order? And was that, what, like a black ooze coming down from his brain? And enter Bruce Willis. Enter Bruce Willis at 16:30. Yeah, good casting with the deadpan. He's a random out of evil gaze. This is a great cast. It does. Those cigarettes. Is that the alarm? Self-making bed, huh?
Hi, sweetie.
The perfect one. Who is this guy?
Not a space fighter. Okay.
Yeah. Hey, Weaver, I'm going to fix that problem now. Be right back. Okay. The cigarette's got like a huge filter on it, right? I guess that's supposed to be a deterrent. Ruby Rod. We actually see him this early in the film? That's Chris Tucker.
Give me the cash.
Been here long?
That's Z140.
Unloaded.
What do you mean it's not loaded?
Little yellow button. This guy, you can tell he's jacked up on something, huh? So he just deactivated it, right? You don't mind, huh?
Very nice ad.
You like it?
What's he doing dancing? That was a weird performance by that guy, right? So there's going to be some quirkiness in this for sure, right? Pfeiffer says, I fixed it, Weaver. Did you, Pfeiffer? Is that a different account? Or did you just change your thumbnail? Okay, so he's going to work. He's a cab driver.
It needs to adapt itself to our living conditions.
And then?
And then it will be too late.
Okay.
All forms of life.
So what you're telling me, Father, there's nothing that can stop this.
Only one thing? So at least they're giving a little bit of a background as to what this thing is, right? Every time they say the fifth element, there's like a musical cue. I'll try to capture it.
There.
Then what?
Light turns to dark.
Turns to dark.
So that's what it wants to do. It wants to stand in the position where the fifth element's supposed to go. It's those guys. Okay. The ship design is very interesting too, right? Uh-oh. Bogies?
Showtime.
It's an ambush. That looks still, that holds up. And that was a mix of like practical models, right? And they're going down. So they were taken out. We are lost. Yeah, it looks like a spaceship armadillo. Ognot.
Mr. Zorg's office.
It's Acknot.
Acknot, sorry.
Meet you at my factory.
Interesting looking character.
I am their contact on Earth. They will come for me.
Father,
Hmm.
Only one.
Any survivors?
Alive, it's more than I need.
You at least identified it?
A few
Tried, but
cells.
The computer went off the chart.
They got a hand.
200,000 memo groups.
200,000. So it's got a lot more. The black light. That's what, to check for bacteria or something?
Is a normal human DNA chain, okay? You, me,
Okay.
anybody, right?
More of them.
Engineered.
Engineered. Huh.
Perfect.
Perfect. Yeah. Look how this movie reminds me of Flash Gordon. So bright and colorful. Yeah, there's so much colors in here. Okay, so this was CG. The arms and such. And you can kind of tell that that was like... Because I don't... Whoops! Damn. Guys, if I accidentally leave the audio on there a little bit too long, I'll fix it in post. Don't worry about that. No, to grow skin.
Wonderful.
So skin is to protect from the UV light? Interesting. It's an interesting idea, but it's not entirely why. Okay, so she is side boob there, right?
Perfect.
And he just moved his hand away from it. Thermal bandages. Okay, so
I'd like to take a few pictures.
for the archives, huh? Okay, you'd be able to remake her body and such, right? But would you really be able to, like, remake the mind from where it was before she died? I guess they do address that in this film, right? Okay, I just want to check my stream integrity while we're here.
What's she saying? I don't know.
Is it solid? some skills. Ooh, what's she doing? I like that. Ooh. Okay, so she's getting out. What was that? Was that like her brain taking pictures? She's got like a photographic memory? How would she know that it was like, I dare any of you guys to run at a wall like that and hope that you go through it. No. She figured out something there, and I don't know what it was. Maybe I didn't see it. She figured out that the air duct was there, right? All right, I'm going to check my stream integrity. Stream health is healthy. Okay, we're good. We're rocking and rolling. Viper says Mia Jovovich was in Hellboy 2019 and Fifth Element. What a double feature. Yeah, it is. It just worked out that way. Like we were this close to watching 12 Monkeys this morning. And it just so happens we're watching The Fifth Element.
Go. We're gonna slowly turn around.
Hands in floor. Understand me. She doesn't. Like that shot, like that's rear projection, right? And that looks amazing. Like phenomenal. Just the marriage of the practical set with the backgrounds.
We are processing your identification.
Yeah. Now, this movie moves really fast too. We're 30 minutes in, 31 minutes. So about an hour and 30 minutes left. We're 1/4 of the way through. She has no file. Yeah, Mila's reactions make it very real. It does. And boom.
Daffy bastard.
This is like before Star Wars Episode 2 and we saw Coruscant, right? The orange hair.
Boom.
Boom. Yeah.
Bada boom.
Big boom.
Yeah, big bada boom.
No. Those eyes, yeah. Even in Hellboy, like her eyes.
for your cooperation.
Sorry, honey.
Octa, she says. Like, she is intelligent, right?
Please. Help.
One point. Does that mean like gas? Or like energy?
Help.
Yeah, she did a great job in this. Really great job. So he is going to help. Listen, there was no musical cue for that either.
Point has been removed from.
Yeah. Mia appears taller and more imposing in Resident Evil than this. She is very petite and fragile, looking like she's definitely not. Finish your lunch, huh? At McDonald's?
And too hungry to go chasing some hot rod.
Thank you so much. Hey.
Look out!
We got lucky.
Yeah. Don't chase you after a mile. Very interesting music choice here too, right? The film definitely hinges on her performance. She brings it, yeah.
Bad English.
English and bad English. Blast them. Yeah. Ooh. Right into a McDonald's. Well, you wanted lunch. No, I don't think you're safe. Very interesting music choice, right? And this is almost exactly like a scene out of Star Wars Episode 2, right? So they did it before. Eat that, Anakin. And underneath the cloud line, there's scum and villainy, which is on Coruscant as well. And I wish in some of the Star Wars series, TV shows, I hope they explore that angle. I thought we were going to see a little bit of it in Andor, but maybe not. Her wrist there had the tattoos of the elements.
You okay?
Priest.
You'll be all right.
Cornelius.
Vito Cornelius.
Slow down, my son. Congratulations.
Weddings. Tattoo? There, I captured the sound cue there. It passes out. I don't trust humanity with flying cars. No, I don't either. Like, last thing you need is like a car coming down from the skies after two buttheads crashed into each other in not road rage, air rage.
He's a she.
You noticed that, huh?
He's a she. Yeah. Yeah, the sound cue is synth bagpipes. Is it? That's cool. Thanks, Arglass. So this guy is kind of like, is going to be his successor, right? They groom the next one to become, like they pass it on through the generations. Now this is kind of weird. He just goes in for a kiss.
You're right. You're right. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Corbin. You understand?
Corbin. Yeah. He must have been freezing on set. Maybe he helped her emote vulnerability, give the girl a jacket already. Yeah. What is your name?
You. Corbin?
What's your name? So that's her full name. Hmm.
Lilu.
That smile. Yeah, Bruce Willis. Awesome. And he's got the key.
Yeah, you're right.
Hmm.
Wait, Father.
Never without my permission. So that car is just going to have to be demoed. I shouldn't have kissed her, he said.
Your food.
So this is just his boss. There's a weird mix of the dialogue at times that I've been noticing because I got the headset on. Like it sounds like raw audio just caught from the set that hasn't been mixed very well, like altered. Like usually dialogue like here.
And this perfect fair.
We'll have like Gates on it and Lilu. He likes her. I thought it was only supposed to be 500. This is cool.
Yes, you're right.
So what is that, like a hydrator? Kind of like from Back to the Future. She put these small little things in the on the plate, right?
With the stones. Where is it?
Stolen. Who would steal it? Fire 1 million. And there's Gary Oldman. I think this is like one of my favorite characters that he's ever done. Zorg.
Your size, and I found you this makeup box, okay?
That was her outfit, right? Okay, so I might have to, yeah, she disrobes here, so just in case.
Perfect. I know.
Cornelius, accept Kiba.
Oh, she knows where the stones are. Okay, so those are the bad guys.
What an ugly face. It doesn't suit you. Take it off.
Never be ashamed of who you are. Good advice.
Is at hand. Voila.
This is ZF1. Replay button.
And replay sends every following shot to the same location.
That's cool. We don't have that yet. Oldies but goldies.
Launcher?
Oldies but goldies. Yeah. Yeah.
My favorite.
Mine too. Ice cube system.
Did you bring me what I asked you for?
Yeah. So he wanted the stones.
This case is empty. Supposed to be full.
Gary Oldman blowing up. His angry face.
She's looking for the address.
Yes. Sire 90 says yes. Super green, yeah.
I'm screwed.
You asked for a toast. We brought you a case.
A case with 4 stones in it. Not 1 or 2 or 3, but 4.
Stones.
We are warriors.
Yeah.
Zero stones, 0 crates.
Yeah. Gary Oldman. Ooh.
Oh, you are merchants after all.
Yeah. What is the material of his clothes? Is it like a plastic? Like shower curtain? Oh, red button. Killed them. So he killed them. Okay, so she just put on the makeup.
Not really.
Zorg?
Jean-Baptiste Emmanuel Zorg.
Gary Oldman.
What's wrong with me?
I tried to serve lunch.
She's curious.
Destruction, disorder, and chaos. Now take this empty glass. Here it is, peaceful, serene.
destroyed. Yeah. I like this analogy.
Which one is useful?
So, because of the destruction, there was a need. So he thinks by destroying some things that there'll be a need for, like, arms. He's an arms dealer.
Thus adding to the great chain of life.
Encouraging
A
life.
cherry. What did he think he was grabbing there, though? Like, he swallowed it all. Like, he didn't think it was going to be ice or anything, right? Gary's clothes were rubberized pinstripe, apparently. Rubberized. Yeah, just the way that the light shines off of them, right?
On the back.
What the heck is that? Yeah.
How your entire empire of destruction.
Crashing down.
All because of one little cherry.
Oh, thanks.
You're a monster, Zork. I know.
I know. Yeah. Torture who you have to. 1 hour to bring the stones? Okay, so where were we at? We know that's basically all the power players now, right? And we're 56 minutes in. And why is it eating all the satellites? Oh, this guy's got like a drone of some kind?
I managed to contact them on the... The stones to someone they do trust.
Lava Laguna. Lava Laguna. So that's attached to a cockroach. His best man to go undercover?
Got a message. Yeah. And I can open it.
Got a message.
Grandfather say it never rained every day.
He bets his lunch, huh? This guy really likes to open messages.
You are fired.
Great. Yeah. Well, he worked for the Zorg industry. They were going to fire 1 million people anyway. See good and bad. Yeah. That's what you should try to do, right? Even when you're dealt a bad hand sometimes.
A minute.
You wouldn't even feature white
That's cool.
I want is an explanation. Look, I just got in. I just smashed my...
Oh, so you don't know you want a trip to Floston Paradise for 2...
Oh, got a message. It's the general.
Nice to see you in the 5,000 block.
We have one for you. Major Dallas.
Save the world.
Retrieve 4 stones from the diva Plava Laguna.
Plava Laguna.
Elite Special Forces unit of the Federated Army. You are an expert in the use of all weapons and spacecraft needed for this mission.
Okay, so he's a pilot.
All the members of your unit. You're the only one left alive.
Sorry, guys. I'm just taking some notes here I want to talk about. Just for my shorts. You know how I've been publishing the shorts after? Draw people back to the main video. Huh. What's wrong with her? So he was married before, and
You gotta help me. You're just gonna hide somewhere.
We'd love to help, but I mean, there's only one door. Where can we hide?
Major! What? The 3 of us won't fit in there. Sure you will.
yeah, if you don't like tight spaces, you wouldn't like that. Dallas.
Lock on the radio, and we need your tickets for Floston.
Mission.
You have to save the world, my son.
And he's different enough from like the Obi-Wan character. And it's partially because, well, mostly because of Ian Holm is just superb actor, right? Okay, so they're going to hide. Yeah, so why couldn't you just get out the army guys here and have them explain the situation to the police?
Sir, are you classified as human?
Negative. I am a meat popsicle.
That's interesting. Meat popsicle. Smoke you. So the police state here is pretty brutal, right? They just go in and grab people, whoever they want. You don't have a choice. And there was a protocol there. So Zorg has his own guy that wants to get the tickets. But you see what I mean, right? Like they're very militaristic. Crap. So if I left it on a little bit too long too, I might have to blur it later. There was a pop-up there that came up on my screen. I got to. If I have to blur it, I can fix it in post. Okay, she was in the shop. They're lingering. Cornelius. Oh, yeah, she's going to disrobe here too, right?
A cup of coffee? Yes. Yeah.
Hit him on the back of the head. They're frozen. No, they're not dead. They're just frozen. With all the garbage.
David Dunn is perfect.
He's also freaking out. Oh, but he made it.
Lost in Paradise, hurry up.
He does a good job of playing nervous. Yes. Mess.
Woo! Made it!
I am Corbin Dallas.
Oh, that's the guy that they... Okay, so that's the guy who said smoke you. He made his multi-pass.
Leela, multi-pass. She knows it's a multi-pass. Leela.
Anyway, we're in love.
On the plane with Mr. Dallas. Oh, look, this is not possible.
It's all my fault.
It is my mission. I should never have given it to you.
I know.
I know. And I like that twist on it, that angle, right? They're like acknowledging like the successor is kind of like not fully believing in it. He doesn't know, right? Dangerous. So they can scan him. Ooh. Oh.
Rod is broadcasting live and he needs you for an interview.
Ruby Rod.
Yes. Multipass.
Multipass. Yeah, that's common. Yeah, there's something, I think there was like a drop storyline about the garbage that we're missing. I could see Men in Black taking a few elements from this movie, yeah. James, have you ever seen Valerian? Yes, I have. I actually like Valerian.
Vacation, I don't want to be bothered.
Enter Chris Rock. Or Chris Tucker. Sorry, Tucker. Yeah, that's Chris Tucker, right? And as Ruby Rod.
Hi.
See? I learned a little bit from Ruby Rod here.
His most intimate of intimates.
Like, he's... the way he's talking.
Those knees, my knees, because Herb's in the place and he...
It's about being entertainment. It's about putting on a show for people to enjoy watching, right?
Start licking this damn slitty girlies because this guy's...
Right? Thankfully, your voice isn't as high-pitched as Ruby Rod. No, it's not.
How was it? Oh!
So those are the groupies.
It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy.
Yeah, no energy. You'll find that too.
For a second.
Ooh. Green.
sir. Boarding is finished.
But yeah, it's about putting on a show. Like some people, like this came up in the RRR reaction too. Is like you're talking too much during your thing. It's about adding insight to the movie, you guys. It's also about reacting, being somewhat entertaining. You don't really want to watch a video of me just sitting here for like 2 hours going, ooh, and not really interacting with you guys, right? That's not really entertaining. And that's what's distinguishing between like bad reactors and good reactors. The ones that actually react to it and emote, get sucked into the movie, get the best audiences, right? Big trouble.
Fifth element. Supreme being.
She will protect you. Says sleep.
Sweet dreams, Mr. Dallas.
That would be so cool. How many people would like to have that? Just press a button and you fall asleep like that? Oh, wow. So, Ruby Rod is helping himself to...
Ground, you copy?
Got it. Front here.
We need some heat here.
Parasites on the landing gear? So what is that? It said nuclear. Burning off little microbes of stuff. Yeah, I feel like the whole point of the reaction is to see if the same beats are relatable. Yeah. And share nostalgia and a little empathy. Indeed. Mr. Rod.
You can call me Ruby.
Like the editing in this too, like how it bounces back and forth between different storylines is masterful. Like you got Zorg, you got Cornelius, you got Ruby Rod, you got his henchman there. Her legs go up.
A little disappointed.
Like how his eye was twitching there. Disappointed. So he blew up his guy. It's a cool shot. Good matte painting. And they are off. Where are we at now, guys? Now we're 19 minutes in. So just about 35, 40 minutes left. To make a call. Mr. Shadow. Yeah, Chris Schober. Is the Freaky movie still in the poll for the movie? Yeah, it is. For Saturday's movie? Yeah. So it's actually talking to him.
Good. Good. Good.
Hmm. Costs. Money is of no importance. Uh-oh. There's that molasses again on the dripping down.
A seat.
Hmm. They were trying to hone in on it, right? Figure out where the signal was going. Floston Paradise. That's so cool, that floating ship. She's awake. Oops. Wow. Yeah.
Don't worry.
Parasites. Okay, so that's why they had the parasites. To explain how Cornelius got on the ship. Okay, I got it. Diva. Lava Laguna.
You have a seat reserved, front row.
Next to Ruby Rod.
He has your ticket for the show, and he'll be here in 20 minutes.
He's like,
I was in labor for days, and this is how you repay me?
I was in labor for days. Yeah. Lava. This guy. He was in something about Mary, right? Booger Sugar Bear is coming out in theaters tonight. What movie? What are your movie plans? Oh, I'm seeing it at 5 p.m. Pfeiffer. I'm seeing it at 5 p.m. So just over 5.5 hours I'm seeing that movie.
Miss Platt Laguna wants you to know how glad.
So that's what the diva was looking at. She could tell that Leela was just around the corner there. And you had to look at her eyes in the suit when the guy was being freaky. It was like freaking out, right?
Corbin Dallas.
So they have to do it by radio. They can't. Two hours. He did it again.
To my right, a row of ministers.
He's deaf.
Voice.
So he had his way with her, is what he's saying. Yeah, I like that. Oh, showtime. Yeah, this is cool. This is like, this just elevated the movie to like the next level, right? This whole sequence that we take a time out. So many converting styles in one room: neoclassical, steampunk, Jean-Paul Gaultier, and a blast of all this fashion. Yeah. I think she was a real singer, though, right? They hired a real singer to play this role. Hmm. I just wish they would make a sequel to Freaky Movie. It's photographed extremely well. Oh. So it's Zorg. He's coming. All the main players are assembling on stage. Oof. Ambush. Taken out. Steamrolled. She's remembering them. And they're looking for the stones. Oh, did you find it? That's head voice, but it's like on the very thin of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. And Lilu's going to kick butt now. And the choreography here is pretty good. That guy's scared. Now, what's cool about this part of the song is I think she actually sang it because yeah, there are girls on TikTok and such that have duplicated this part, and it's impressive. It's really interesting because I thought it was like synthesized. Yeah. That's awesome. And I like how it was mixed in with Lilu fighting. But
it was an ambush.
An ambush? But I like how the movie took a time out for us to enjoy that, right?
Couldn't have done a better job myself.
Zorg. Guys, learn from this movie. If you're ever going to steal from somebody for something that you really, really want, make sure it's in the box before you leave. Ooh. Ooh. Zorg's not messing around either. Twilight-inspired opera singer, yeah. Okay, so those guys are taking over the ship. And Zorg's just doing kind of like a surgical move to get his stones. Ruby! Use your flamethrower, man. She got hit. You think there would have been some security there to get her off the stage first, right? Because she is like the big diva, the celebrity.
change the beat.
Bomb.
And they're ugly. They got big teeth and they got big.
Mangalores. Yeah, so the general knows it. And you see that he was alive there. Right? He wasn't frozen.
Lulu?
Yes.
Love.
She will die.
So that's the first time that it's been mentioned about love.
No, no.
Do it yourself. Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah. In her.
Another one coming. I think we should go coming.
Ruby, hold this gun.
What?
The stones are in her. Yeah, that's kind of gross, right? And there it is.
Ruby!
You think he's going to be okay? No, you just shot him in the face. Yeah. I suppose I'd rather have Ruby in my corner than Jar Jar. Well. Green?
Idea of a discrete operation.
Don't.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Bruce Willis, that's what's so good about him. He's versatile, right? He can handle the action. He can do this stuff. Hmm.
Dallas is in trouble.
So he's kind of like narrating it like a podcast. Yeah. It's not happening. He's not armed.
It's don't shoot me, please. I'm on a. They...
Get down!
Oh. Yeah. Now he's got the gun. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh, got it.
Chris Tucker must have had almost lost his voice probably doing that, right? Screaming like that. Yeah, it was a bomb. There you go. Yeah. But I like that one where he kind of like comes out of it. "10 minutes left on Zorg's bomb." Yeah, you'd be very disappointed. Yeah. So 13? No, 12. I don't count so good. So he just took out some of them.
Won't fight without the leader.
Mangalores won't fight without the leader. And
I've never negotiated.
we're sending someone in to negotiate.
Where did he learn to negotiate like that?
Yeah. Yeah, Chris would not have gone through that in one take. Maybe he lip synced through the other takes. Well,
Rod, still alive.
where are we? An hour and 44 minutes, so just about 15 minutes left, guys. 15 minutes. There's some pacing things here I'll mention as we go through it, this last climax part, that I think could have been a little bit different and worked a little bit better.
No, 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 no. The alarms will go off because all these hotels have bomb detectors.
All these hotels? Uh-oh. Abandoned ship. They're just looking at it.
2 minutes to complete evacuation.
That was a good wide angle shot of them turning around like that.
I know.
So he knows because he put it there, right? Yeah. Having to abandon a ship, it's got to be pretty scary too, right? Even like real ones on the ocean. Zorg's ship. Thank you, Zorg.
Just like driving a cab.
Yeah, he knows how to fly things. And this is how, like, remember that big sheet that the general had of all the ships that he could fly? It explains how he can fly this thing, right? So they're covering all their bases.
Five.
Bicycle lock? 5 seconds.
Are they honor?
Oh no.
Yeah. So that's a little bit like what happened to him in ooh, wow. A little bit like what happened to him in Leon the Professional, right? But in Leon, did he look at it and go, "Oh," right?
See you tomorrow for a new adventure.
So we're saved. Not so fast yet. So here's where we have a little bit of a lull before we get. Like, normally that would have been like the big climax, right? We're saved. This is over. Human act so strange.
You learn about that on your screen.
Gee. Like Valiant. See, now she goes on to finish her training, but it's increased in speed. Here, Earth.
Major Dallas, I first would like to salute.
Ball of fire coming to Earth.
How much time do we have?
How much time do we
Speed
have?
remains constant in an hour and 57 minutes. I'll call you back in 2 hours.
An hour and 57 minutes. I'll call you back in 2 hours. Yeah. Okay. So we know that the threat was coming. And she goes in to look at words starting with W. And this is where she learns about war. I think while she sees like our history of war, like war is not a foreign concept that would be just for Earth. Like she was attacked coming to Earth, so there was fighting all over, right? I think this would have been better suited if it was just in conversation there when they were talking about the different letters in the alphabet. If she had somehow articulated like how they came back to shoot everybody on the hotel and used that dialogue instead of just her looking at these screens, I think maybe it would have worked a little bit better. That's just a minor thing though, right? It's because of this, they try to work in the angle that, oh, maybe she doesn't want to save everybody now because, you know, you're just going to destroy yourselves. Just a small little change that I would have made. Put her in the center. But things wrap up rather quickly here. There's not much of a long denouement. Except he wasn't holding fire, he was holding water, wasn't he?
No.
The weapon has a...
Okay, so they got to line up the stones.
Keep you in the DJ business.
Trying to keep you in the DJ business. No, you don't know how to open it.
Wind blows. Hmm. Charades. Yeah. Don't open it in 5 minutes. Meteor.
We've lost contact with him.
We're never gonna make it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna make it.
No. He breathed on it. Air. Activating the stone. Putting sweat. That one was kind of gross.
I have no fire. I have no matches. I see nothing in matches.
And now we got our reason for why he was smoking cigarettes, right? That the script is tight, right? Everything. There's not a lot of wasted stuff in there.
You do with it.
It'll be interesting.
Yeah.
Like love.
Yes.
Love. Yeah.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
Hmm. Why?
I love you.
God. Getting a little choked up here for that, guys. Like, yeah. They, no, it worked. That works. No, good movie. It's just a great movie overall, guys. Whew. And now you just got another moon.
The planet seems to have stopped at 6.
I like that look. He's just like, what? Really?
What you screaming for? Every 5 minutes there's something, a bomb or something.
You're leaving. Yeah. That's it.
Tilburg, who runs the center.
It's an honor to receive you, Mr. President.
Oh, no, I don't think we see any butt here, but we may.
There.
They're not ready.
Seconds.
No, ma'am. No, I tried. No, ma'am.
Corbin's mother.
Mrs. Dallas, this is the president. On behalf of the...
No, the president's an idiot, and you don't sound like an idiot.
Yeah. And they're just kissing. That's it, guys. Great song there at the end, too, there. I like that song. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, cool song. Great ending, too. Guys, that's The Fifth Element. Awesome. Chris Over says, I'm rewatching the Fast and Furious franchise. Yeah, cool, man. Cool, yeah. Getting ready for Fast 10. Yeah, that's what this movie really highlights the versatility of what Bruce Willis could do, right? Because there was tender moments there at the end there between him and Lilu where they're talking about love and stuff, where he was having that little bit of hesitation. But then when he says it to her, it got me again there. Wow. Just, you look at his work and hopefully, maybe next week I'll put one of his more dramatic roles in there for us to look at too, because he's just a phenomenal actor, and I'm glad that we got to enjoy some of his work. And Bruce Willis, just awesome, really awesome. What did you guys think about this movie? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this. Let's go over and take a look at the IMDb here, and I want to look up everybody in this. Brian James was general. Okay, yeah. He was good. Tom Lister Jr., yeah, was the president. Inspired casting. Luke Perry, Gary Oldman, Ian Holm. Yeah. You got two powerhouses right there, Gary Oldman and Ian Holm. Fantastic. John Neville was General Statard. Oh, he was Baron Munchausen, right? John Neville. Yeah. He was the guy in the beginning, right, who got blown up. E. Evans is Fogg. Yeah. Richard Leaf is the neighbor. Mia. Yeah, she was... I didn't mean for it to be like back-to-back Mia Jovovich movies, but it just worked out that way. As I said, we do this by polls, right, guys? And last night, I checked it, and it did say 12 Monkeys was in like 58%. And I got my thumbnails and everything ready for it. I even typed in the metadata for 12 Monkeys to go this morning. And I was like, okay, we're going to go full steam ahead with 12 Monkeys. And then like literally 9 a.m., I check it again, and it's like Fifth Element's 50%. Byford in the live chat says, can we watch Color of Night, a steamy erotic thriller with Bruce Willis? Actually, I really like that movie too. I do like that one. Way ahead of its time, Color of Night. Way ahead of its time, especially when you find out what it is at the end and stuff. There's a twist there that I really respected. And Bruce Willis was doing that kind of stuff too. That was a good one too. I wish we could. So what did the critics say about The Fifth Element? What do you guys think? Is it going to be high? Is it going to be low? Well, Rotten Tomatoes says 71% by the critics, 86% by the audience. over 250,000 ratings there by the audience. Yeah, this is a movie that you could put this on every year and just get so much enjoyment out of it. It's a fun ride. It is over 2 hours, but it moves really fast, right? As I said, there's a few little things in here and there that I would maybe try to change around, but not really that much. It really didn't make that much of a difference. All of the script is really tight because, as I was pointing out, like stuff about him smoking and stuff like that sets up the match, and all of his training and stuff sets up why he can fly all these vehicles. Unbreakable, I would love to watch Unbreakable with you guys. If I can find it on Netflix or something, or if it's on Crave, or we'll find it. We'll be watching Bruce Willis movies maybe for a little bit while here, because I do want to pay my respects. Just a phenomenal talent. I'll take one snapshot of each, of a good one and a bad one. A good one says from Chicago Times, The Fifth Element has enough eye appeal for 2 good movies. Yeah. Hollywood Reporter didn't like it. They said, narratively challenged, visually monotonous, and orally overpowering. The Fifth Element is staggered accretion of all the wrong elements and some rather dopey ones as well. No, I don't agree with that. The quirkiness, this is a movie that has aged well, right? And then when Chris Tucker comes in as Ruby Rod, it just takes it to that next level. The set design, the costume designs and all this. Like this flower thing going on here. What the heck is going on? It's just like, I dug it, man. And that opera scene with the diva, as I said, is phenomenal. Yeah, go check out on TikTok and stuff. If girls actually they actually do copy it, and they do it all in one take. And you can see that with training, women's voices can do that. It's just, it threw me for a loop, because I was thinking, oh, that's got to be a synthesizer or a voice modulator doing that stuff, but it's I don't think it is. Maybe tweaked here and there for a little bit, but for the most part, I love this movie, and thank you for joining me on watching this for sure. Art Glass puts a 10-pound live chat badge in the comment section. Thank you very much for that. So that's Retro Movie Thursday, guys. What should I put up for next week? Give me some suggestions in the comments. Aside from, if I can find Unbreakable, I would love to watch that, and Sixth Sense with you guys maybe next week. Or maybe I'll put it in the Sixth Sense. Maybe I'll put in the, if I can find it. I'll have to look it up. I don't think that either of those are on Netflix right now. But yeah, if I can find them, maybe Tubi has, I don't know. Okay, guys, let's just pull up what I have access to on Netflix. And I do want to watch 12 Monkeys with you guys at some point here, because it almost won, and I was looking forward to watching it this morning too. No, it doesn't look like they have Sixth Sense on there or anything like that. The Jackal, yeah, when he blows up Jack Black in that movie, right? Oh wow, yeah, he's got so much work there. Well, I'll see what I can find. The next poll will be up on the weekend, guys, for next Thursday. Other than that, what else can you find here on the channel? Well, on the community tab where you can find those polls, we post our weekly schedule on Sundays. So go check that out. And we watch series like The Last of Us, movies like The Woman King, Beautiful Creatures, Hellboy 2019. Yeah, we had watched that yesterday. We had lots of fun with that. So as I said, these are chosen by polls. Tomorrow we'll be watching a Netflix movie with David Harbour called We Have a Ghost, where he haunts Anthony Mackie. Very interesting. On Saturdays we watch horror movies. Last Saturday we watched Ninth Gate. This Saturday's poll is up in the community tab right now for either Mama, 47 Meters Down, or Freaky. And we do a horror movie news show there on Saturdays as well. Let me just refresh that poll page to see if I think Freaky is still in the lead. That's well in the lead, I think. Okay. No, I don't have access to that just yet. Let me just pull up I'm going to have to pull up the tab. But other than that, guys, hey, if you love movies, this is the place for you. We do trailer reactions. We just reacted to Russell Crowe's movie. Yeah, 52%. I don't expect. At least with this one. Yeah, 12 Monkeys was in the lead, but I think at the start of the week, Fifth Element was there to start. So this one was a little bit closer. I think Freaky is going to win this one for Saturday. So, yeah, we'll be watching that one for sure. All right, guys, that's it from me. Hit that thumbs up button. It means a lot. It helps out the channel quite a bit. So it's just interaction for YouTube. You want to support the channel and you don't want to put in live chat badges, hit that thumbs up button because it always helps us out. Pay attention later for some shorts to get published. If there are any big news headlines and such, I can maybe go live later this afternoon. I can't guarantee it because I have to go out and see Cocaine Bear. Yeah, I'll be watching that. That's currently at 100%. I'm seeing this at 5 o'clock, guys. So pay attention to the channel later for my straight out of the theater reaction for that. Looking forward to that one. All right, guys, that's it for me. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you next time on Mirror Domains.